how to use your dark energy to propel yourself. Now, if you're someone like me, maybe you have a lot of trauma, maybe you have like a lot of, negative feelings inside of your body, but you want to get better. That's completely okay. And it's okay to feel like that. And honestly, sometimes we're born under a dark star, as I like to call it. So, I'm going to talk a little bit about Star Wars. In particular, Emperor Palpatine and Anakin Skywalker. Two characters that use dark energy to gain power. Now, in Star Wars, there's Jedi and there's Sith, right? The Jedi are like stoic, they're selfless, they're always about the positive side of things. And the Sith are obviously very ambitious, dark, they're emotional. And what they do is they use passion to gain more power. Passion is essentially when you feel very emotional about a goal or a way of life. Like, what's your passion, right? People ask, what's your passion? Something you're very committed to, and it's something that's tied within your personality. So, how do you use your darkness to gain more power for yourself? Well, what you need to do, you need to take all of your negative emotions and how you feel. Think about all the people that fucked you over. Think about all the people that may have doubted you, bad things that happened to you. And think about what you want in life. What are your goals? What are your desires? How can you use all that negative stuff to gain what you want? Now, there's dark energy and there's light energy. They're both energy. They can both be used. Yin and yang. We have both of them in us. I use light energy also, but I also use dark energy. So, an example of using dark energy would be, say you got bullied in school, right? This is a common thing. You get bullied in school, and maybe you start hitting the gym, and you're like, you know what? I don't want to get bullied ever again. I'm going to get shredded. I'm going to get jacked. That's an example of using dark energy to improve yourself. There's no positivity in that. At all. There's none. It's literally you're taking a dark feeling that you've had stored up inside you, the pain that you felt from getting picked on, and you're telling yourself, okay, I'm going to use that as motivation to get stronger so nobody fucks with me ever again. A lot of guys I've seen, here's another example. You have problems with girls, right? A lot of people go on self-improvement because they're having issues. They're having issues in life. They got picked on, or they're having a financial problem, or they're having a girl problem, or there's something wrong with their body. Maybe they're fat, You got picked on for being fat. You use that dark energy to motivate you to lose weight. You want to fight. You want to be a man. Don't fucking deny it. Don't be like all these other guys out here trying to be a Mr. fucking nice guy and, oh, I'm just a positive guy or whatever. No, dude. Like, I know deep in my heart that there is dark thoughts and feelings and things that you want to do that you don't tell other people about. You want to gain power. You want money, status, more women, respect from your peers. It's all possible. It's all possible. So if you're already born under a dark star, use that as power. Don't go deeper down into the hole. Don't fall deeper down into the rabbit hole of depression and despair. If you're fat, stop getting fat. Fucking say, you know what? I'm fucking tired of this. I look like a fucking monster. I'm tired of being a monster. I'm tired of looking like a fucking homunculus. And that will push you to get stronger. In the past, I've had my heart broken by girls. And I remember part of me starting my self-improvement journey was from that heartbreak. There was a lot that set me on this self-improvement journey. Heartbreak, being shamed, bullied, not looking how I wanted to look, addiction to substances, like so much bad shit that coalesced, bad things that can happen to you, that you can fall into the trap, that you just don't know any better at the time until you're just fucked. You're already fat. Oh, you're already depressed. You're already lazy. You're already fucking addicted as fuck. You're already an alcoholic. You're already a pothead. You already fucking did some bad illegal shit and got a felony. You know? Now you're here. Alright? All the other shit happened. You did it. You went through it. Now what? What's the next step? Where am I going in life? What's my direction? When I first started this self-improvement journey, I hit a rock bottom point. I even remember having a talk with a family member where I broke down. And it was when I dropped out of college. I tried everything. I fucking tried everything. And none of it worked. I tried so many different things and it didn't work out. And eventually I went to college. I fucking dropped out. I failed all my classes. Couldn't show up on time. I didn't understand what I was doing there. Felt depressed. And then I drop out. I'm sitting at home. I talk and I say, I don't fucking know what to do with my life. I have no direction. That was the lowest point. I remember just letting it come out of me. I looked at him and I said, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't know where to go. I'm stuck. Directionless. I know there's a lot of you guys out there like that. You have no direction. You have no desire to get better, to find something. Deep in your heart, you want something, you want a calling, but you don't have it. You don't even know which way to fucking go. You end up in a shit spot and you're like, how the fuck did I end up here? The cure to all this, and I'm going to tell you what I did. I found a direction, and I just started a journey. That's it. It's that simple. I said, you know what? I'm fucking tired of being a bum, of all the failure, of all the embarrassment, of being directionless. I need to find something that's going to give me some structure, a life's journey. And what I chose as my life's journey was to become an entrepreneur, become fit, break all my addictions, become the best man that I can possibly be, start a family, travel the world, make new experiences, become a fucking adventurer, create an amazing YouTube channel and personal brand. And I said, you know what? That's what I want to do. And that's what I've been doing. And I've been doing it successfully. I've been getting more fit. I got over the girl problem. I got over the addictions. I got over all the fucking trauma. I learned how to fight. I cut out negative people from my life. I said goodbye to all my sins. I decided to get better and start moving. Decided to start learning. Started reading books, listening to audiobooks every day, learning from other people. It's all magic. It really is. You'll see your life changing before your eyes before you know it. There's a saying that the journey starts with a single step. And that really is true. When I was in that rock bottom moment, I made a decision. I was like, you know what? I just have to fucking start. As long as you're on an upward trajectory, that's going to change your mental state. It's going to make you feel a lot better because you're actually doing something to improve, to get to that goal. You're on a positive trajectory. It's like a stock. It's going up and up and up. When you're in the despair, it's like a feedback loop. You feel like shit, so you do shitty things to yourself. You self-sabotage yourself. You feel even worse. You fucking get into more bullshit. And then you're like, damn, my life fucking sucks. You start having more depressing thoughts. You do more bad things, more bad decisions. And it goes on and on and on. And you're literally fucking your life up. And it just feels like people spend their whole lives doing that. It's insane. You'll see a lot of older people, they spend their whole life in that loop. And they end up having an unfulfilling life. You have to stop that negative loop. And you have to grind it to a halt. It's really hard. It really is hard. You have to do a lot of introspection. They call it shadow work, whatever you want to call it. You really do have to sit down and meditate and think about it and talk about it with your friends, family members. Tell them your thoughts. Be like, dude, I feel fucking depressed. I feel like shit. I'm not where I want to be in life. It's okay to admit that. I had to do that to move on from all the trauma, to become a new man. I had to do it to become reborn. The man who's talking now is not the same person that was in the past. I can look back and I could teach myself so many lessons just from all the hard work I've done, all the positive things I've done. And to this day, I still think about how ignorant I was. And before I discovered self-improvement, I was just ignorant. I didn't know about self-improvement. I didn't know that was a thing you could do. I didn't know about looks maxing. I mean, I kind of knew. I was like, go to the gym, you'll look better. We all know that. I'll do this and this and that, but your mind is stuck in a fucking trap where you think that you can't do that thing. Oh, it's going to take too long to do this. I'm not going to get fit. I don't have enough time. I work too much. Oh, I'm too busy. My life is too busy. It's all bullshit. You need to like sit down and ask yourself, like, are you okay with accepting all this pain, all this trauma? Are you okay with accepting defeat? Is what it comes down to. Don't ever give up. Ever. That is one thing. When I broke out of that shit, I told myself, I was like, I gave myself all these goals. I quit weed. I quit fucking alcohol, all that shit. Vaping, jacking off every day. I quit all of it. I relapsed so many times. So many fucking times. It's gonna happen to you too. You're gonna relapse. You're gonna feel like shit. You're gonna feel like a loser, a failure. But I always told myself, this is what you have to tell yourself. Okay, I fucked up. I relapsed. I smoked weed again. I jacked off again. I skipped the gym again. I'm gonna fucking do it. I'm gonna keep trying. Don't ever fucking give up. Ever. Don't throw in the fucking towel. Be like, you know what? I'm trying again tomorrow. I don't give a shit if I relapsed. I'm fucking trying again tomorrow. When I was trying to quit weed, that was like the worst. I literally relapsed hundreds of times. Hundreds. I know that sounds fucking ridiculous, but it's true. I literally was like, alright, I'm gonna quit tomorrow. I would literally smoke weed fucking 2 hours later. I did that hundreds of times. But I always told myself, I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna fucking quit. And I did it. I got more consistent. I would sometimes go like, oh, fucking 3 days without smoking. And then I would fucking relapse. And then fall back into a rut for weeks where I'm smoking again every day. And then I would go a few days without smoking. And then I would relapse and go for like 2 months. It took a fucking long ass time. But I kept telling myself, I was like, I fucking don't want to be this mediocre guy. How the fuck am I gonna go and achieve my goals if I can't even quit weed? How am I gonna fucking run a family? How am I gonna build a business and build an empire or build a fucking YouTube channel if I can't even quit this? Every time you gain a victory, it propels you even farther. My first true victory was quitting porn and jacking off. That was the first thing I truly quit. I started exercising every day. I started running. That's what helped me expel all that energy. And quitting that was like my first true victory. I was like, damn, I actually quit. I feel like a better man now. I felt like a new man. And I was like, you know what? I can quit this. I can quit all this other stuff. I can put all this other stuff behind. Video games, for example, that was something I struggled with. I was a bad gamer. I gamed like crazy. I was a fucking loser. I wasn't fit at all. I was out of shape. I had a bad diet. Alcoholism. Spending 6 hours a day in my room instead of doing the things that I should be doing, just wasting my life. I literally felt like I was wasting my fucking life. But I never gave up. I was like, nah, fuck this shit. I'm not giving up. And you guys can't give up. You gotta take that trauma, take that fucking pain, and say, I'm fucking tired of this shit. I'm gonna go on self-improvement. I'm gonna become a fucking Chad. I want a fucking girlfriend. I'm tired of being lonely. I'm tired of being fucking fat. I'm tired of being a gamer. I'm tired of being a fapper. You gotta tell yourself that. I'm tired of fucking working at Walmart. You gotta tell yourself, you gotta sit down and have a fucking talk with yourself and be like, yo, I'm fucking done with this shit. I'm done living like this. What the fuck am I gonna tell my grandkids? Oh, Grandpa, tell us how you worked at fucking Walmart for 20 years. Tell us how you fucking dropped out of college. Tell us how you're a fucking bitch. No, I'm gonna tell my fucking grandkids. You gotta tell your grandkids about your fucking adventures across the world. About how you gained respect. About how you built that business. How you met that beautiful woman. Your fucking wife and your life is waiting for you out there. I've said this before, and it's one of my favorite sayings, but there's a whole fucking world out there waiting for you. People to meet, experiences to make, money to be made, women to meet, challenges, goals, competitions, friends, experiences, out of this world fucking experiences. There's more to life than sitting at your computer and clocking in at your shitty job. Life isn't that bad. Life is interesting. There's a whole world out there. Magical fucking world. Full of interesting characters and things to do. Life is rich and full and amazing. But you have to break out of the mental trap of staying stuck in your small town and thinking that you're cooked. You're not cooked, man. That's what you've been programmed to believe. Break out the fucking matrix. You're stuck in a mental trap. There's more to life than working at Walmart, McDonald's, working some shitty construction job. You don't have to go and get that fucking construction job, man. You don't have to fucking wait till 60 to retire. A lot of people, they retire and then they start a business. They work their whole life to save up that money to start a business and retire. You need to start a business now and use that to retire and then enjoy the rest of your life. Do not waste your fucking life. Please subscribe, please like, please leave a comment, please leave a question. I'm happy to help y'all out. This is Dark Warrior. Harness your dark energy. Use it to propel yourself.